We just celebrated the 5-year anniversary for our vendor risk management product called Start VRM. And first of all, that's just a really exciting milestone in the life of any business. But I don't know, we just started reflecting back on kind of what's happened and how we got here. And it's pretty interesting origin story. I mean, we first started, years ago. This was a project we were doing for a big movie studio who just had this vendor risk management problem. Movie studios work with tens of thousands of vendors, and it can be complex and chaotic to figure out which of them are approved for what types of upcoming movies or other productions. And it was just a difficult thing to solve. They were solving it with spreadsheets, and we started working for them on contract to build a tool that they could use internally that would help simplify that really chaotic process. What happened next after that was built was really interesting in that discussions started happening that, hey, this might make sense if other studios could use it as well, not just this first studio who built it, because if other studios could use it, the ecosystem of vendors in the tool would grow. They all use, the major movie studios all largely use the same vendors, and so that would be a good thing for the tool, for the particular studio who built it, and for the industry as a whole. And so we started working out an agreement with that studio to now actually have a sub-license agreement so we could get other studios on the tool as well. And shortly after that was a real amazing inflection point when it became really apparent that we should take ownership of this tool if we could, in order to further broaden and expand what the tool is going to become. And that was when we entered a really protracted period of negotiation to buy the tool from the original studio that we've been working with this on. And after the conclusion of that negotiation, we took ownership of the tool and immediately moved into a program of developing features that the broader studio base was interested in. And so that's been really, really fascinating, building it for each of their different use cases, even though movie studios, ultimately at the end of the day, what they make is they make movies. They each make them differently. They have different workflows. They have different cultural norms within their organizations. They have different priorities. And so it's been really fascinating to build out the feature set based on what those different users need. Most recently, we've been developing new AI functionality. Maybe that's not surprising. Right now, it's what everyone wants is AI. But really responding to how the marketplace is saying, we need AI to do this for the production of movies. We need it in the context of vendor risk management. And so we've been building our own AI capabilities in order to help these teams who are really constrained on resources, personnel, budgets, etc., be able to do more with less. And that's been really, really rewarding. So to today be rolling out that type of functionality and looking back on how this thing started as the whole story arc and that whole progression, it's just really exciting and really rewarding. And we're excited to see what the next 5 years might bring.